more right than wrong.
Yeah.
But there was no pushback from the media against the current crop of McCarthy-esque type Democrats that are running roughshod over our Constitution, and I'm waiting for somebody in the media to say something about it.
Well, I think there's the weaponization of the media for that matter, too. It used to be the media was where you went to for the news, not for the attacks, unlike the drift.com where you go for.
Yes, we're a free speech sanctuary zone here. Yeah. The problem is the media has been consolidated from obviously the 50s. I mean, it used to be thousands of independent papers and radio stations and outlets that people could have divergent views and read and make up their own mind. Not today. There's only a handful of major players in the media, and with the exception of maybe Fox News, they're all singing from the same hymn book, and that's...
And they don't sing that well either. They're all out of tune. It's
I think they're screeching from the same hymn book. And the thing is, Republican bad, Democrat good, conservative bad, socialist good, free enterprise bad. There you go.
Yeah, and health care for everyone.
That's right.
And and a basic income for everyone.
Oh, and for those young people out there listening, and you don't have to pay back your student loans.
Oh, yeah. How's that roll over with the ones that did?
Oh, yeah, right. Or never got them.
Yeah.
Right.
Did they get a rebate?
I don't think so.
Yeah, okay. Well, hey, we got a call from Tom from Detroit. Let's see what Tom has to say. Derek, would you punch Tom in?
Hi.
Hey, how you doing?
Yeah, fine. Thanks. You were talking about, trying to get a subpoena for Trump's tax returns. That's so they can put a bullseye on him, and try to destroy his businesses. There's such a thing as the Fourth Amendment. That's in the Constitution too. They're saying that they have the power of oversight, but what statutory authority are they relying on? In the Fourth Amendment, it says people have a right to be secure in their papers, effects, and person. And, so are they going to issue a warrant? Is somebody the warrants have to issue on probable cause?
Yes.
And is there going to be an affidavit attached to that? Because there has to be an affidavit or affirmation. So, somebody needs to sign that so, that person can be sued for perjury for filing a false probable cause.
Tom, haven't you been paying attention? You don't know what the probable cause is? Come on,
it's a
man.
fishing expedition. There might be something there.
Well,
Alice, what's the cause?
He's a bad person. Trump's a bad person. We got to find something.
Yeah, well, the cause is...
Russia.
Yeah, collusion. Come on, man. That's the cause.
Whatever else they think a cause is.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I'll bet you. I guess I'm going to have to try to read that 400 and some page thing. I'll probably, I can probably scan most of it. But I'll bet you that thing could be reduced down to probably 10 pages.
You're talking about the Mueller report, right? The Mueller report.
The Mueller report.
Yeah.
If you would leave out the adjectives, adverbs, and pronouns, and just deal with things as basically as nouns, given their proper context with conjunctions and prepositional phrases,
grammar.
Somebody could figure out what the heck he wrote. But 400 pages of gibberish, words can mean anything, and this is what we get.
Well, that's part of the weaponization there, too, the weaponization of the special counsel. The guy finds all this stuff out about the Hillary campaign, and he doesn't go after them, even though his rationale for going after Cohen and what's his name?
Manafort.
Manafort, thank you. His rationale for going after them was, anything I find in the course of my investigation, of course I must prosecute. Totally letting Clinton Incorporated off the hook,
Yeah, and now Barr, says, well, I think I better take a look at this. And so now all of a sudden he's going to get some kind of a subpoena and be threatened like that. And is that the same obstruction of justice that they're claiming Trump did? Except Trump had the authority to fire Comey, and I don't think they have an actual constitutional authority to just write a subpoena for any fishing expedition they think they want to go on.
I like that. That's a novel concept that Trump should proceed against Congress on obstruction of justice by trying to nail his attorney general by threatening him, just like supposedly he was threatening via Rosenstein. Threatening Mueller. That's amazing.
Sure, go right. 42, 1983, 1985, and 1986, and 1988. And ask the Supreme Court: is the Congress a person, as stated in or as defined in those three statutes? That's what they did in Owen versus Independence, City of Independence, and the Supreme Court, United States Supreme Court, said, yeah, the City of Independence, a municipality, is a person, as as when they use the term person in 1983, the 42 U.S.C. 1983, and that has to do with constitutional rights. Yeah. And I mean that if I had, I'll tell you, if I'm dealing in high finance, I don't want other high finance people to know what I'm doing. And if they can look at my private tax returns, they're going to know what I've been doing, and they can figure out what I'm going to be doing. Exactly.
It gives your rivals an idea of what your interest is and which direction you might be moving. It's foul. The whole thing is foul.
I think the main issue today, it's not about the Constitution or the rule of law. It's all about a political hatchet job against Trump and his administration. It's not against the law. I mean, what Trump is doing is his duty as the President of the United States, and they're trying to thwart his power. They lost in 2016. They still haven't gotten over it.
Yeah, well, Jerry Nadler said it all to me. I saw him on TV, and he stands up there and he says, well, the president is trying to destroy our democracy. And I'm thinking, well, I wonder what their democracy is, because it's not what the republic I like to think I'm living in. I guess they figure they got elected so they can do anything they want now, because it's theirs, and that's democracy.
Yeah, there you go, yeah. Yep, absolutely right. Well, Tom, thanks for calling. Did you have any final thoughts?
No, I just, thanks for taking my call.
Oh, man, that was pretty good. I appreciate the call. Thank you very much for your contribution.
Good information.
Yeah. So, we probably have, 30 seconds left. Can we play that cut I've got on weaponization there, Derek? The new, it's in here somewhere. The Baratoma, oh my goodness, what's her name again? I can't pronounce anything. The Johnson weaponization, thanks.
The House Judiciary Committee, under Chairman Nadler, have decided to bypass all of that. And in a straight party line vote last week in our meeting, they decided to issue a subpoena to Attorney General Barr to release everything, all the underlying information and everything else. We think that's a big mistake. Yeah, and at the end of the day, Maria, the problem here, well, look, they've weaponized the oversight responsibility of Congress.
Exactly.
This is for pure partisan politics.
Exactly. And that was Representative Johnson on Maria Bartiromo's show talking about the weaponization process. And they're just taking all the resources of the government that they can gather and going after a target. And if they can do it after the President of the United States, what chance do you and I have?
None.
Yeah, there you go. All right. So I'm kind of interested in why that clock says the time it is. I've been pacing myself here, thinking I hear the music any second. And there it is.
Are you hearing music now, Ed?
Through the magic of radio, I hear music in my ears.
Okay.
Well, folks, thanks a lot for listening so far. I trust you'll come back after the break, after the news, and join Alex and I as we continue to discuss the news of the week. Thank you.
People are always headed somewhere. How do they keep up on the latest news and information? They listen to Wham just like you. If you have a product or business to advertise, your message can reach these listeners wherever they are. People tune to Wham Radio for the latest issues discussed by hosts like Tyrone X, Steve Gruber, and Joe Pags. Call 734-971-1600 today and advertise with Wham Radio, 1600 AM, 92.7 FM. You'd be insane to be anyplace else.
Fox News, I'm Carol McHugh. Unanswered questions coupled with a big cleanup. Crews are working in the Houston Ship Channel following Friday's collision between a fuel-filled barge and a tanker.
We're continuing to work with the Coast Guard and the other federal regulators to understand the cause of the incident.
Jim Guidry's with Kirby Island Marine. Each barge was carrying about 25,000 barrels of the gasoline additive reformate. With trade talks between the U.S. and China leading to higher tariffs, are Midwest farmers having second thoughts about supporting candidate, now President Donald Trump?
There's great concern out here now. A year ago, yes, I think that assessment of the rock solid standing behind the president would have been true, because we do understand there are trade issues that need to be addressed. But we also received many promises from this president that trade wars are easy to win. This will be quick.
Richard Gubert Jr. is president of the Illinois Farm Bureau. This is Fox News.
Pictures Plus and the Westgate Shopping Center on West Stadium Boulevard in Ann Arbor will frame it up right. They offer huge discounts on all types of picture framing, dry mounting, and matting. And they do acid-free preservation framing and shadow boxing. Pictures Plus for any framing you need for the home or the office. Call them today, 734-741-1900. That's Pictures Plus and the Westgate Shopping Center on West Stadium Boulevard in Ann Arbor, 734-741-1900, or visit them online, picturesplusonline.com.
Do you like your country with a blues edge, your bluegrass with a new blade? Join me, Radio John D., each and every week right here as I serve up Appalachia, Cajun, and anything homegrown that I can find to roll into a Tex-Mex tortilla and serve from a hot, greasy skillet. Oh, and don't forget, tell all your friends.
The Greasy Skillet. The Greasy Skillet. Saturday nights at 8 on Wham, 1600 AM and 92.7 FM.
Your bridge to recovery and wellness is WellBridge. WellBridge is redefining the rehabilitation and nursing care experience with the most amazing care facilities you've ever seen. All WellBridge locations offer a resort-like atmosphere, and their driving goal is to provide each guest with an epic experience. Here's former patient Evelyn Danielson from Brighton.
It was excellent. It wasn't only just the physical part of it, doing your exercises with them. It was the RNs, even down to the kitchen people that came in and said, "What can we fix you? What do you like? We'll try to do it for you." And everything with a smile. I couldn't get over. I would heartily recommend WellBridge.
For rehabilitation and nursing care, ask for something epic. Ask for WellBridge. In Brighton, Fenton, Novi, and Pinckney. Now looking for talented nurses and certified nurse assistants to join their growing team, WellBridge invites everyone to learn more about them at thewellbridgegroup.com. WellBridge, your bridge to recovery and wellness starts here.
Yep. Dry bones come alive. That's what we hope to see. We hope to see this nation rise up again, be great again, certainly under this present administration. We certainly see the economy rising again. Culturally, there's a lot more we have to do to get back to cultural norms, to where you know which bathroom to walk into, how to address somebody, how to not get sued because you... what's the word? You scared somebody, or you?
Oh yes, you offended somebody by your free speech.
Yes, sir. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, yes, Z. Yes. Well, once again, you are at Drift Radio Show, brought to you by the Current Newspaper and dailydrift.com, where you go for
the news you need to know.
Excellent, thank you. And we're discussing the news of the day, and you can